Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, all glory, all praise to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rokaha, Quadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders, prophets, and teachers who rule well and taught us this 100% truth. Now I'll be going into this video that one of the beloved Akim, Zakar Yala, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, brother, Salakia, forgive me. No disrespect meant, but he went and he touched on a subject that was very yapa, and he ended up, it's something that I'm going to go into. So basically, let's go ahead and play it.
This is the book of Sirach. All right, the book of Sirach, chapter 7 and verse 25. It reads, marry thy daughter. Marry thy daughter. You see what I'm saying? So shalt thou have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding. Okay? And giving my daughter to a YN is not a wise decision. You see what I'm saying? To give my daughter to a YN is not a smart decision, man. All right, you got all these women out here who's complaining and bitching about men that they choose. That's why in the ancient world, the men chose who the women would marry. The men chose them. Why? Because women don't make good decisions. Women don't make good decisions. You see what I'm saying? They love to say that that nothing's stronger than a woman's intuition. All right, nothing's greater than a woman's intuition, but that can't be true, man. With all the amount of single baby mothers out here, you know what I'm saying? That's not true. It's not true.
God, you're telling the truth.
The fathers would.
That's not true. Woman's intuition, and what I'm going to prove in this lesson is intuition. It just simply doesn't exist. It's not real. It's something they made up. Contrary to popular belief. Popular belief, I mean their belief, woman's intuition is not existent. Right? It's just some bullshit ass jumbled up feelings because they're unable to keep their shit in line. Right? Let's get into it, man. So, woman's intuition, right? I'm gonna start up here. Often referred to as a gut feeling, is an intuitive awareness or understanding of situations or people, often occurring without conscious or reasoning. That's beautiful. No conscious reasoning, man. None. So how the hell are you going off of this? Okay. Female intuition, going down here, is a widely used, though often debated. The reason it's debated because it doesn't fucking exist. Though often debated, term referring to a woman's perceived ability to understand or sense things intuitively, often without relying on logic or evidence, particularly regarding emotional cues or potential problems. So this is just her leaning onto her emotions. That's what it is. This is not some ability. This is actually something that's just annoying. But they've labeled something that they shouldn't even be leaning onto as being a superpower of some sort. That's crazy. Let's get intuition real quick in the etymology, right? Intuition. Mid 15th century, intuition, Slaki, if I pronounce that wrong. Insight, direct, immediate cognition, right? Spiritual perception. What is that? Discernment. Women don't possess that. They don't possess any fucking discernment. So how are they gonna? How do they have intuition, man? Let's go a little deeper. Because it goes into let's go back. Intuitive. Yeah, I'm gonna go into that right there. Intuitive. Right? Intuitive. 1640s. Perceiving directly and immediately. Right? Blah, 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 blah. I'm looking for something specific that stands out to me. Slot. Right? Perceiving directly and immediately. I'm going to go into this word perceiving. I'm going to go into that word perceiving. That's what I'm going to do. It's a lot. To perceive, right? Perceive. 13th century Percival, Slovakia, become aware of or gain, look at that, gain knowledge of. To become aware of, gain knowledge of. Doesn't scripture say if a woman learn anything, she should take it to her husband, not make assumptions and jump to conclusions? Right? Especially to come to know by direct experience. To recognize, understand. That's beautiful. Right? To grasp with the mind, learn, comprehend. So what is this? Can a woman do these things? You know, according to scripture? Let's see. It's the book of Job, chapter 39, verse 17. Because the Most High hath deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted unto her understanding. Right? Understanding. Let's go into that. Let's get the etymology of understand. And Salakia, if I didn't have that whole verse. Yeah, I had half the verse showing. Salakia. But understand. Right? To comprehend, outgate, comprehend. Let's go back. Right? To perceive, learn, comprehend. Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua just said he didn't give the woman that ability to comprehend. Neither have he imparted unto her understanding, man. Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. Right? So what female intuition do you have, man? I would just say he didn't give that to you. So that's some just made up shit. You made that up. And then they make shit up like that and they lean on it heavily. Right? Let's prove that. Let's get some videos that I stumbled across, man, when I was doing this research. That's a bad shot.
Listen, if you are a woman and you have intuition,
which you don't,
listen, because 10 out of 10, it's not that you're tripping. You feel it in your heart for a reason. And that's something I will give men that. Men have the gift of like.
Now she said you feel it in your heart. What can we go to blow that shit out of the water? It's a lot. Allergies starting to spike back up, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things. So why in the actual fuck would you women lean on to the feeling that you get in your heart, right? Which is really your mind. But why would you lean on to that feeling if it's deceitful and desperately wicked? Who can know it? But this is what women lean on to on the regular basis, man. Their heart, what I feel, my intuition. It's all bullshit. It doesn't exist, man. Let's continue.
Like being rational, and they don't really
go back. So
men have the gift of like being rational, and they don't really involve their emotions.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to, man. It's not about how you feel. It's about pleasing Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Put your goddamn feelings in the back pocket. It don't matter.
Too much into things versus women, we're so emotional and we react based off of emotion, but we also have a gift that they don't have, and that's called women's intuition.
And that's called a God. That's called a fucking lie, because it doesn't exist. I'm sorry. I keep pausing it right there on that face. That's crazy. Let's get another one, man.
My toxic trait is I don't believe men are smart enough to be manipulating y'all at the rate that they're manipulating y'all. I don't believe men are so smart that they're tricking you, they're manipulating you for 10 plus years. I don't believe men are that smart.
It's not like it's that hard to trick you. Let's get that in the scriptures. It's not that hard. Let's not pretend like you have the ability to it's hard to deceive you, right? This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2, chapter 2 verse 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in a transgression. You got deceived, Eve. Adam didn't get deceived, you did. So why are you making it seem like men are just so stupid that they're incapable of deceiving you when they've already done it? They've been doing it since the beginning. Eve, you got tricked out of your immortality. What are we talking about? You make it seem like it's hard. It's crazy because look, this is what happens, man. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. And we're gonna prove it. Right? This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. And the aged women likewise that be in behavior. Let me read that over. The aged woman likewise that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers. Hello, if you're leaning onto intuition or your fucking feelings and you're accusing someone of something they didn't do, right? When you find out your fucking shit was wrong, you're a false accuser. Not giving much to wine, teachers of good things, right? That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. Why do you think there's so much Eve? Why do you think there's so many Eves going around? They hate their husbands. They hate their kids. They giving their kids up for adoption. They throwing them into foster care. They are they just flat out ripping them out of their body through you know what? You know? And this is happening because of this kind of woman is being taught by this woman. Let's get it. Remember that verse.
Your intuition will never fail you, ladies. If your intuition is shouting no, let it be no. Don't brush it aside and say, well, maybe I'm not thinking right, or maybe I should give it a chance. No.
Yeah, don't use your mind.
Your intuition is your guide. It's your protector. It's going to show you when things are not right. Believe it.
We just
trust.
We just proved that intuition is not real and that women were never given it. So this woman is telling women to lean on to shit that don't exist. Lean on to whatever shit you done made up in your mind and follow it. What did she say?
Thinking right, or maybe I can say, maybe I'm not thinking right, or maybe I should give it a chance.
This shit, man. Don't listen to the spirit telling you you're bugging out. Listen to their flesh. This the type of women that's teaching right now. These are the teachers for women. These are the advocates for them, man. This is why this world is so fucked up. It wasn't enough for Eve to fuck it up in the garden. Now she got to fuck up shit now, man. Now she got to fuck the woman up in general now. This is the type of spirit that's going around, man. And I'm not talking about, the elect lady, right? The women that are following their husbands and being under subjection to their husbands. I'm talking about women like this. She's probably alone. And if she's not alone, she has a simp by her side that's doubling down on everything she's saying. And she probably secretly hates him. Hey, look, woman's intuition does not fucking exist. You are not bestowed with that type of ability. Okay? Because if you had some type of spiritual discernment, because that's what it's really going into. If you had spiritual discernment, Eve would have knew not to listen to the damn serpent in the garden. Hey, and with that, shalom.